What is up, guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix, and check this out. Emma Watson will return to Harry Potter only, but only if JK Rowling isn't involved. I have never seen something so disrespectful. Seriously. I mean, seriously. There would be no Emma Watson without JK Rowling. No, excuse me, actually. Yeah. There would be no Emma Watson without J.K. Rowling. Talk about rejecting, absolutely, and for no reason. For no reason, too. Because we're going to talk about why Emma Watson does not want to be involved with J.K. Rowling. Because J.K. Rowling has done nothing but good for Emma Watson. The problem with Emma Watson is that she's a bratty little freaking feminist. I was going to say the B word, but I'm not going to say it. But Emma Watson's a bratty little feminist. That's why, she's over 30 years old and she keeps getting rejected. But despite of being a very beautiful, because I always thought she was freaking beautiful. Emma Watson, absolutely gorgeous. She's got the flaming red hair. And she's had some boyfriends, but they always end up leaving her. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be because of her... Could it be because of the way, because of her beliefs?
Oh my.
Gee, I wonder. Good golly, I wonder. Does feminism scare away her boyfriends? Anyways, we're about to get into it. So guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell before we get started. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, so let's get into it. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. So if you're into any of that stuff, make sure to subscribe. Now, on with the show. All right, so Emma Watson. Here it says Emma Watson will only return to the franchise if J.K. Rowling is not involved in any way. By the way, guys, I'm skipping all the fillers. I'm just getting straight to the point of this article. And we are actually here at giantfreakingrobot.com. It's a pretty cool website for geek culture, movies, video games, all that cool stuff, right? And then on here it says that is a pretty big ask on Emma Watson's part, but to cut the original author of Harry Potter books out of the franchise entirely, while the reasons for Watson refusing to come back to the wizarding world while J.K. Rowling is involved are not entirely specified. The safe bet would be how controversial the author in her social opinions have become in recent years. Yeah, because nowadays nobody can agree with each other. Like, everything's political. Years ago, I remember back in the 2000s, people could talk to each other despite of politics. You could be a right wing, left wing, but people will still be able to sit down and have a conversation, no matter what political side you were, right? But nowadays, unless you completely agree with somebody, they don't want to be your friends. And this is basically what's happening. And I know this because Emma Watson's a bratty little shit. She's totally spoiled, and she freaking knows it, man. And I also want to bring this up because this is not the first time. This is not the first time that J.K. Rowling has not been invited to her own events. Which is kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of funny because she is the star. She is the creator of Harry Potter, and she does not get invited to a reunion. I mean, right here at Outkick.com, it says J.K. Rowling not invited to Harry Potter reunion because she said men and women are different. Gee, I mean, just look at that. For simply stating a fact and putting out a fact out there into the world, she got absolutely just rejected by her own people. By the way, by her own people. This was 7 months ago. This was back in November 2021. So, I mean, just think about that for a second. Also, where is it? Man, there's so many ads in this website. So I'm in the independent.co.uk. It says Harry Potter fans criticize J.K. Rowling after new transphobic tweet. Please stop causing pain. J.K. Rowling here at usmagazine.com. J.K. Rowling angers fans with another anti-trans tweet as new Fantastic Beasts trailer premieres. So like her own people are basically angry at her and rejecting her because of her own political opinions. But hey, wait a minute. I thought they were all on the same side. Apparently not. Isn't it funny? I find it absolutely hilarious that JK Rowling and Emma Watson, despite of the fact that both of them are actually feminists, they don't get along.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
I mean, the irony, right? Despite of both being feminists, you would think that they would be on the same page of everything, you know. But when you are on that side of the political spectrum, let's just say, they always tend to like fight with each other and eat their own. They always eat themselves. You know, they eat each other.
Alrighty then.
And I'm not talking about sexually. I don't mean sexually. So they always eat each other alive. JK Rowling not being invited to her own shows, to her own reunions, to her own events. And now Emma Watson absolutely refusing to be in Harry Potter events and movies because J.K. Rowling is involved. I mean, removing J.K. Rowling out of Harry Potter, it's like taking... It's basically what happened with Game of Thrones with, you know, the last two seasons, season 7 and season 8. You know, it's like taking it's like removing Stephen King's from his own books or something like that, you know? Like taking away ownership. But anyways, guys, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Tell me what you think. And subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm going to keep covering stuff like this. I mean, I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. But I always come back to these topics because I am a Harry Potter fan. The old Harry Potter, right? The old Harry Potter, the original. Because I grew up with the books. So I wanted to cover this. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe to the channel, guys. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.